Welcome to my FlyKnight any percent speedrun tutorial. This run takes around 10 to 15 minutes and uses tricks to optimize movement and combat. I'll walk you through infinite stamina, duping, arrow jumps, enemy boosting, fast spellcasting, spear timings, and also some pathing and where to use those tricks. The first trick we'll cover is infinite stamina. Infinite stamina requires a weapon like mace or claymore, which worked best, and a bow with at least one arrow. The trick is performed by a cycle that regenerates stamina while keeping momentum. To start the trick, start sprinting with your claymore or mace out. While sprinting, jump. Mid-air, let go of sprint and switch to your bow. Immediately start sprinting again. After the bow animation finishes, run for about one more second and perform another jumping weapon switch. Repeat the cycle throughout the run to avoid stamina depletion. The infinite stamina does not work when the bow has no arrows. The reason this trick works is when the FlyKnight is putting an arrow into the bow, you regen some stamina. With no arrows, the animation doesn't play and you will just run out of stamina. Arrow jumps allow you to jump over high obstacles and shorten paths between locations. Simply shoot an arrow straight up and try to jump into the arrow. It will boost you up, giving you extra height. Enemy boosting is a trick that uses knockback from enemies to propel you forward. For tutorial area, you can either choose a Morningstar path or a Claymore path. Both are viable and are fast enough to get you a good run. It's just a preference thing. Morningstar seems to be 1 second faster, so if you want to go for world record, I would choose that. For the Morningstar path, grab the Morningstar right beginning of the run, and as soon as you get your bow, equip both bow, arrows, and Morningstar, and start performing infinite stamina glitch. For the Claymore path, jump over the tent, pick up the bow and arrow, make your way to the Claymore, and perform the infinite stamina glitch with Claymore and bow. The first arrow jump is in the caves. Simply jump under the stone, look up, and when you hit the arrow, try to rotate 90 degrees to the right. The second arrow jump is also in caves. Simply walk up to the wall, shoot up, jump to the arrow, and jump over the wall. The third arrow jump is also in caves. Allows you to get the fossilized ring faster than the standard path. The ring is important for the run, as it grants us bonus movement speed if we're below 30% health. Duping requires a chest or an equipped item. Simply hover over the item and left click and right click at the same time. For the plant boss, while you're sliding down, you have enough time to dupe at the arrows 2 to 3 times. The plant boss has 3 different attacks. The orbs set at only on one side, the orbs set at all around, and a swing attack. The orbs that are on one side can be simply dodged by going around the boss. The orbs that are all around force you to walk out the ring, and the swing attack can be dodged in 3 different fashions. A first way is to hack the boss. Simply walk up to the boss and hold control. The second way is to jump over the swings. The third one is walking out of the ring, which is the safest. Swamp does not have any tricks other than one jump. The jump has two alternatives which you can choose from. The first one is faster, but it requires a precise jump. If you struggle with the jump, you can choose the second option, which is safer. Spear has attack speed of 2.0, which when hitting enemies causes problem. You need to carefully time your hits in order to deal maximum damage. Fast spell casting requires you to have both of you spellcasts binded to the same button and having a spell in the second slot. Here's a Callum fight that is acceptable. Have a spear that does magic damage and a spell in the second slot. On the first dash, parry, hit Callum twice, kick him, and cast the spell 4 times. After 3 jumps, he will do another dash, which will again parry, do 1 or 2 hits depending on your stamina, and cast the rest of the spells. Post cannon fight, get yourself to 30% HP so you have the bonus movement speed for the ramp to ruins. In ruins, you have 3 options to get out of bounds. The fastest options is a double arrow jump, which is the hardest. Then there is a standard chain skip, which requires 3 arrow jumps. And then there is also an alternative that does not require any arrow jumps. After you get on top of the ruins, you need to make this corner jump, or if you struggle with the corner jump, you can do an arrow jump. After you make the corner jump, path towards Luminov. When you see boss arena, jump down and shoot Luminov. You wanna shoot Luminov 13 times. After you receive the victory message, you can jump down and finish the run.